Hey, hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about creativity and imperfection. And I'm going to be doing this with a very imperfect camera and imperfect settings. It's rainy, it's windy, and hopefully this is going to make for a cool video. Really today I just wanted to highlight that imperfection makes everything cooler. And honestly, if you're going to try to chase perfection in the art that you make, you're going to make bad art. And if you purposefully make art that is bad, then you're going to make great art. Let me explain why. So, if you use your limitations, then it's just going to make your artwork even cooler. For example, if you have maybe you don't have the best camera, but you have some old camera you found in your attic like this, then you can have this cool, vintage digital look. Another example, maybe you don't have very good audio quality. I'm using a separate microphone. Luckily, I have a nice mic. Hopefully the audio comes out well. But let's say you don't really have a nice microphone. Well, maybe then you can get creative and try something out. Maybe you can just shut off the voice and use captions. So I'm going to be using captions right now. I'm going to fill this in with yeah, you can kind of change it up and just get creative with it. Really find what your limitation is in terms of what you're trying to create, and then use that limitation to make something even more interesting. And I think this is really going to be apparent moving forward, as AI is going to make everything just perfect. But really, if you're going to create art in whatever medium that may be, people are going to be drawn to your art because of the imperfection of it. You know, the real world that we live in is an imperfect world. There's the world of our minds, the world of our ideas, and in that world, everything is perfect. But unfortunately, no one lives in that world. Actually, kind of fortunately, because the real world being imperfect makes everything, like I said, more interesting and more cool. And, philosophers would talk about this. Plato talked about it with the perfect forms. For example, if you were to think about an apple, imagine an apple in your mind. You're going to imagine this perfectly red apple. That apple does not exist in real life. In real life, apples have bruises. Apples maybe they're not going to be perfect color. They're all going to grow a little in their own little ways. And you're the same. You are not perfect. You are not a perfect being. Nobody wants to see your perfection. They want to see your imperfections. And that is really what is going to make your art stand out. That's going to make your art beautiful. And yeah, I just want to do a little video on creativity and embracing imperfection. And I think if you embrace your own imperfections, that is going to make you stand out in the creative world. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you all have a great day today. Oh, it's getting a little chilly out here, so yeah, let's end it here, guys. Hope you all have a good one. Peace out.